They say always check your Uber's license plate. I didn't, and that was my first mistake. I was exhausted when my Uber pulled up. The rain had just started to drizzle, making the city lights blur into streaks on the pavement. I tugged my coat tighter around me and hurried to the car, eager to escape the cold night air. The car was black, just like the app said it would be. I pulled the door open and slid into the back seat, sighing as I settled in. "For Sarah?" I asked, my voice tired. The driver, a man in a dark hoodie, gave a slight nod but said nothing. Without another word, he pulled away from the curb and merged into traffic. No small talk, just silence. Fine by me. I wasn't in the mood for chit-chat. I leaned my head against the window, staring out at the blur of city lights. Then my phone buzzed. I lazily glanced at the screen, expecting a notification from a friend. Instead, the message made my blood run cold. It read, "Your Uber driver is arriving now." I sat up, heart pounding. I looked at the driver in the rearview mirror. His hands gripped the steering wheel tightly, his knuckles white. His eyes stayed locked on the road, unblinking. Sir?" My voice wavered. No response. I reached for the door handle. It didn't budge. Locked. A thin layer of sweat formed on my palms. I forced a nervous laugh, trying to keep my voice steady. I think there's been a mix-up. Can you pull over?" Still, nothing. My phone buzzed again. Another message. "Do not get in. Someone else got in my car pretending to be you," the message read. My breath caught in my throat. I looked up at the driver again. He was eerily calm, his hands steady, like he had done this before. My mind raced. Think. I fumbled with my phone, trying to call someone, anyone, but before I could even dial, the driver spoke. "We're already here." His voice was low, almost amused. The car slowed down, and I turned to look out the window. My stomach dropped. This wasn't my street. This wasn't even close to home. The houses were dark, no streetlights, no people, just an empty, desolate road leading into a wooded area. Panic surged through me. I had seconds to act. I forced my voice into something firmer. "Let me out, now." He didn't answer. My fingers clenched around my phone, my only weapon. I pretended to type and blurted, "I just sent my location to my boyfriend. He'll be here any second." A bluff, a desperate one. For the first time, the driver's grip on the wheel twitched. He exhaled sharply, like I had just ruined something. The car slowed even more. I braced myself, ready to run the second the door unlocked. Then, without a word, the driver reached over, pressed a button, and the doors unlocked with a quiet click. I didn't hesitate. I threw the door open and sprinted. My legs burned, my heart pounded, but I didn't stop running until I saw headlights, real ones, approaching from the main road. A gas station, bright, crowded, safe. I stumbled inside, panting. A cashier looked up, startled. "Are you okay?" she asked. I turned back toward the road. The black sedan was gone, vanished into the night. I stood there, gasping for breath, my hands still shaking. I had escaped, but the worst part, I would never know what would have happened if I hadn't. I never saw his face again, but now, I always check the license plate, and I never get in until the driver says my name. If this story sent a chill down your spine, hit that like button. And if you never want to miss another twist like this, subscribe and turn on notifications. You never know when the next ride might go wrong.